announced he will be leaving the variety show Running Man, he recently visited Hong Kong and took part in a meet and greet with his fans, attracting several hundred admirers. It was quite a scene. Not only did Gary handpick some lucky fans to play games with on stage, he even gave out big hugs and autographed baseball caps. They were absolutely over the moon. He really knows how to treat his fans well. After one of the girls told Gary it was her birthday that day, he even fed her a cupcake. He completely stuffed it in her mouth and told her this is the way Koreans eat their birthday cakes. Not one to be trifled with, this fangirl took her revenge by giving Gary a smack on the cheek. All the other fans went bonkers. You must be very curious by now why Gary decided to leave Running Man. He said his decision was not an easy one, but that he talked it out with the crew and had their support. But his leaving does not mean you won't see him again on Running Man. He might appear as a guest. The close bond between the hosts of Running Man is quite apparent. When asked if he plans to keep in touch with his fellow hosts, he quipped that of course he will. He said he had plans to dine with Haha this time in Hong Kong, but because his flight was delayed, they did not manage to meet up. One thing you might not know, apparently Gary is very into Hong Kong entertainment. He said his goddess as a child was a Hong Kong actress.
필통의 사진을, 잡지 사진을 붙이고 다녔는데 그때 왕조연 씨.
He even said his look today is based on a Hong Kong movie, A Better Tomorrow. Gary said he will focus on his music in the future and hopes to be able to do a performance in Hong Kong, preferably in a small venue like a club, and sweat it out with fans, dancing to and enjoying the music. He said he will do his best to arrange this soon and hopes to see everyone in Hong Kong early next year. We look forward to it.